Alright, let's be honest here. It's the new year, and all of us, if not most of us, tried to make some sort of drastic change in our lives overnight just so that we can try to make our lives appear and feel a lot better than they already do. Whether it's working out, or is picking up a new hobby, or dropping an old hobby that you don't want to carry with yourself anymore, we always try to make that change overnight. But I'm here to tell you that with a lot of those things, they are attainable, they just can't happen just on a whim. But I did find one category in our lives that we can easily change overnight, and maybe over a course of maybe 2 or 3 days or possibly weeks, and it could change how we look and feel about ourselves drastically, and that is our style. This is especially good for guys who feel like they are not as stylishly knowledgeable when it comes to what they want to wear or whatever message they want to try to put out there. For example, they don't have a set style, but they want to make that turnaround to appear more stylish. But today I am going to be giving you a few things on how you can overnight change your style and look even better for 2019 coming up. Welcome to HB Fashion, where we give you tips and advice for men's fashion, grooming, and lifestyle. I'm your host, Zach Fobbs. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when more great content is dropped just like this. Today, guys, I'm going to be giving you 5 ways on how you can change your style for the better overnight, starting with number 1, that is the purge. I'm not talking in the sense of, that hypothetical situation where annually you can go knock on your neighbor's door and talk to him about your concerns about his dog crapping all over your lawn. I'm talking about the purge of your closet. I'll say you probably do this every maybe few months, because styles are changing, your style is changing. I would bring with you your close friend, that has a good second opinion, that can give you some good insight from the, outside in about your style and what absolutely needs to go in a trash bag. Basically, your goal here is to just trash any old, outdated, worn out clothing that's gonna make you look just absolutely sloppy, or it's too tight, it's too big on you. Basically, it's a fresh way of just kind of clearing out your closet space so that you have more room to add some more stuff in. And that's really what brings me to number 2, and that's your basics. When you're trying to evolve your style or improve on it and you really don't know where to start, I will always tell guys to start with the basics. Go out and buy the things that you essentially need, that every single guy essentially needs in his wardrobe. That includes but are not limited to black and white t-shirts. I would probably buy 2 of each. Some black and white polos, preferably I will go with black first, and then I would go buy some nice fitting blue jeans, then go to black. Keep the jeans on a darker tone before you go black. And of course, with the shoes, I would always tell you to buy some all black loafers, some nice casual sneaks, some canvas sneaks too, and as well as your running shoes so that you can work out in them and everything like that. And then once you have all the bases down, then evolve it a little bit more. If you want to step it up a bit, buy some black and white, button downs. And then you will go and move on to the suits if you want to get a little more classy with it. If you're starting off with a suit and it's like your first one or your first sports jacket, I'll go with charcoal gray as your first pick. Then you will evolve into navy. Then I would go black, and or any other way that you want to try to go. But my point is, start with the basics. That way you have a good foundation of whatever style you want to try to evolve yourself in within the next few months. You at least have a good starting place to work on. Now that you got the basics, you don't want to stick to the basics, for long. You want to eventually try to evolve your style and try to, mix it up a bit from time to time. And the best way to do that is to follow number 3, and that's to subscribe to a subscription box of any kind when it comes to men's style or men's style accessories. My personal favorite is going to be Spreadsbox. This is not a paid sponsorship. I'm not going to spend, a whole clip talking about Spreadsbox. This is just one of the examples. There's other things out there like Threadbeast, there's Trendy Butler, there's Bonobos, and there's all other brands out there. I'll have a few of them linked in the description below for you to go check out. But the point is that from a month-to-month basis or every 2 months, 3 months, however often you want to have new clothing sent to you, you can subscribe to this service and they'll send you new pieces of clothing, and you can typically pick whatever style you want to have, whatever look you want to try to go for, and they will bring you new fresh clothing that are that are modern, that are somewhat trendy, but at the same time you can work with it in your own style. And I believe this is one of the best ways you can honestly build your wardrobe, and it kind of cuts the middleman into trying to go to the mall, try to actually pick out some things that you may or may not like, and it is also fairly easy to return some things if you ended up don't liking it. Point being, if you subscribe to one of these boxes, your style is going to be staying fresh on a month-to-month basis at the very least. You won't be wearing the same thing 24/7, and then people start to pick on to it and think that you're not as stylish as you want to be. The fourth way you can change your style overnight is to improve on your grooming game. Yes, your grooming is an overall reflection of your style. Just because, you can be looking, fresh to death, you can have on the nicest looking suit you can ever buy, the most expensive looking shoes, and the greatest looking watch, and all of that will not matter if you're walking out the house looking like a caveman. And there are some things you can instantly do to fix this. And that's to, one, get a regular haircut, something I definitely need, clearly, but I digress. Or pick up, a grooming routine. That's something you can do on a daily basis, where it's washing your face, tending to a beard if you have one, and keeping it nice and trim. Guys, please keep your beard trimmed. None of the neck hair stuff. That's completely disgusting. Whatever it is you need to do to make yourself look well presentable and well kept, you will instantly improve your style game. It will go from a 7 to a 10 instantly, no matter what you're wearing. And last, and probably the most important tip I can give you in this video, and the way you can improve on your style overnight, and that's to change your confidence, how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem. Now, I know if you have a little bit of confidence issues, that may not be something you can work on overnight, maybe over a period of time, but overall, I am a firm believer that you can change your mindset about yourself, or about what you're doing, or how you're trying to present yourself. You can change that overnight clearly. And I honestly believe that when you do make that change, people around you will see it. You'll see it in yourself. You'll see yourself looking in the mirror, and you don't see a failure. You don't see someone who is, not in tune with himself and what he is doing in his day-to-day life. You'll see someone who is confident, who is actually trying to go out there and do whatever he needs to do to achieve the goals that he has set out for himself. And people will see this too. They'll see you carrying yourself better. You're walking with confidence. You're holding yourself higher than what you normally do. And people actually gravitate towards people who are like that, because people need that positivity in such a negative world. So be more confident, guys. I can't stress that enough, because even if people don't pick up on it and they further to hate on your game, if you have that confidence in yourself, none of that hate is going to matter. But I always want to hear from you guys. What did I miss? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be in discussion with you guys. And hopefully, if you guys want me to do another video to this on how you can change your style overnight, let me know, and I'll plan on it in the near future and get it out for you as soon as possible. But if you like this video and you learned something from it, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and help us build a humble and bold community. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.